everybody, and welcome to the training on 9/24/2025 at 8 p.m. We are going to get started with the Metro 2 FAQ section over here, and we're going to do the recording right now over here. So let's get started. I only cover the first 6 slides because of the most important information is in the first 6 slides, and I will teach you how to access your FAQ section. So if you have your software, what you're going to do is you're going to go right to the top over here where this little person is and click FAQs if you would like to follow along on your own screen. So if anybody's doing that, put a 1 in the chat so I can see. If you're not doing that and you're just going to look at my screen, put a 2 in the chat so I can know who's doing what. Okay, I got 2. All right. All right. Cool. All right. So the ones that are going to look on the ones that aren't going to look at my screen, put a ready when you guys got that up so I can get rocking and rolling. All right. Got a lot more 2s than 1s. All right. Ready. Perfect. All right. So we're going to get started. Do my letters need to be printed in color? No, they don't have to be printed in color. They can be printed on both sides. Black and white is just fine. If you want to print them in color, that's up to you. It is an up to you thing. It's not going to make your letters be any more efficient or less efficient if you printed them in color. Do you need to staple? No. Do I mail my letters all together? No, the software splits them up into files. You're just going to mail them the individual file in an individual envelope. Do I mail my letter certified? This is a U option. It's a cost-effective option. Is if you want to mail them certified, you're more than welcome to, but it is your choice. I personally say that it's a good thing because you have a tracking number, but otherwise it's not, it's all up to you at the end of the day. Credit monitoring services do we use? My Free Score Now, Identity IQ, Smart Credit, and My Score IQ. So since you have these four companies, I'm going to tell you God's honest truth. My Free Score Now is the best one because it allows you to get the Epic Pro report, which unlocks the most aggressive attack. So you're going to want to get that My Free Score Now account, and I'll show you how to get it directly in the software. When will I see results? Try not to judge results until after your 4th round has been mailed. So figure about 4 rounds goes in, and you should be able to see something going on. Now, does that necessarily mean that's going to happen? No, you can get a result in the 1st round. You can get a result in the 9th round, but just try not to judge until the 4th round. Like I said, it's consistency. You just got to stay consistent. How often are trainings? Trainings are held Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m., Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m., and Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. How do you get the link for the training? It will be in the Metro 2 Facebook group, and the link will also be located on your home screen of your dashboard in the software. I posted a question in the group, but it did not get posted. Please allow the team 24 hours. They just got to make sure it abides by community standards. How can I purchase more individual tax? There's a section under pricing, which will say additional tax. Just click that and you can purchase an individual tax. How can I upgrade or downgrade my subscription? Click pricing, select subscription, upgrade or downgrade. You'll have to cancel the current subscription. So what you're going to do is you're going to cancel your current subscription and pick your new package, whichever package that you want to use. Make sure that you're done utilizing the package. There's a lot of people that go and select the package and cancel and don't realize they can't go back. So then now they're in limbo and you have to purchase the other one. So what you would do is make sure that you utilize whatever you need, cancel that one, then purchase your new subscription when you're ready to rock and roll if you want to upgrade or downgrade. How can I locate my letters that have been generated? Click send rounds of attack and then on the person's name inside. And when you click the send rounds of attack and the person's name that are located inside, you'll be able to find the previous letters that have been generated and all the letters that have been generated for the person. How do I pay for the software to mail my letters? We have a PAMS provider. I am one of those PAMS provider. We will print and mail your letters. Once you click that, we will get your letters. We'll shoot you out a text and we'll go from there. We are not taking 24 hours to send you an invoice. I cannot talk about anybody else, but my brand, we do not take 24 hours to send you an invoice. If you don't have one in 10 minutes, it means something wrong has happened. I will give everybody a phone number a little bit later on, and you guys can text us if you're going to use us to find out what's going on. So you will have our direct line, and our people will be able to get. I think I have two of my people that are on the call right now. What are individual attacks? These are the letters that are created to attack the problematic accounts. Hold on, give me a second. Reporting on your credit report. Everybody was in the way. All right, give me a second. I gotta play with the camera view. Do I need to attach a copy of my ID, social security card, and address verification? Yes. You need to make sure that everything is attached and legible. Because if you don't attach a legible item, they will send not a stall letter, they'll send a document verification letter. And that means that they didn't have to view anything because they couldn't prove it was you. So that means that whole round is null and void. So that is, you have to make sure that this is right. Now, my team will do a thorough check over of everything that you send through to double, triple, quadruple check to make sure that everything's right, legible, and goes out. At that point, we will see everything. Make sure you don't put screenshots and things like that, but we'll go over that. And then the last one is over here. This is the last one I like to go over. Okay, so how often do we need to send rounds of attacks? A round of attacks should be mailed out every 15 to 30 days, depending if you're using the 15-day strategy or the 30-day strategy. Do I need to remove positive accounts listed on my credit report in the software? No, the AI does it automatically. It's actually really good at it. Do I need to check the green boxes in the do-it-yourself option? Again, this is a cost more money type of thing. If you click the green boxes, it's going to create more letters. Is it effective? Yes, you're going to send more letters to the bureaus all broken up. And I'll explain that when we get to the send rounds of attack section. Throw a 2 in the chat if you're not yawning and still here. Got a bunch of new people that joined up. Thank you guys. I got a bunch of new people that joined up. Please make sure you sign the the attendance form. We're just going through. We're going to do some quality checks with everybody that's here. Ray dropped the attendance form in there. If you can't find him, look for Ray Anderson and ask for the attendance form directly. He will do that and send you that link directly. Okay, let's roll. This is the software. Now, how many people have actually purchased the software? Let's put a 1 in the chat, put a 2 in the chat, put something in the chat. Let me know that you purchased the software. Put a yes in the chat. Let's put a yes in the chat. Thank you, Mimi. I mean, Mimi's yes, perfect. Okay, we got a bunch of people that purchased the software. Awesome. So we got a bunch of people here that have already purchased the software. So this screen is familiar to them. Do you guys know what software you've purchased? Except for you, Kim. I already know which one yours is. Does everybody know if it's a Phenom, Goat Repair, any of that? Put what that is. Put it in the chat. Let me know which one you've put it. Let me see. Goat Repair. Oh, awesome. You got Kenny's program. Okay, cool. Schmitty's. Goat Repair. That's 2 for Schmitty. All right, let's go. Dion, you got Phenom. All right. Great. Anybody else? Oh. Dion. That's 2. Yo, that's straight. 2, 2, and 2 down the board. Phenom 3. All right, Dion took the lead. All right, let's go. Okay. So I want everybody to understand over here that all the softwares are the same. There is nothing different about the software except for the name. So please don't, I want to switch to your software. No, there's no need. What everybody needs to understand is that the softwares are the same. I don't have access to Phenom to be doing the Phenom. By Monday of next week, I will have access to Phenom, and I will be going over the Phenom software on Monday. And once we do that, it's going to be the same thing. I can show you guys everything, and I'll show you how it works and how we go over it. So let's get ready to rock and roll. I'm just going to explain everything over here. So here's the first thing. This is the most important part of the system, at least to me. Okay. Right here is your name. This is your email address, which is also your username. This is the general attacks that you have. So if you've purchased your software and you've purchased one of the packages, right? And the packages, I'm going to make up numbers. There's a $20 package, a $30 package, a $40 package. These will what would be your general attacks and what they will be automatically added into the software. So if you're like, oh, well, how many general attacks do I have, or any GAs or tokens? I like calling them a token. How many tokens do I have? Well, this is the answer over here. Now, if you want to add system text and email credits, you can click and add that over here. Put your information over here, and that'll give you the ability to text and email out of the software. And this is your number over here. That's why I said this is the most important. Now, if you are not already and need to become, please come over here and join the free community. Okay? Join the free community. It's the Phenom community, or the M2 monetization group. Join this out over here. There's almost 20,000 members in the group over here that you can touch base with, talk with, work with. That's huge. If you have a problem with your software, submit a support ticket through here. And then if you want a live walkthrough, which is today, right now, just click on this button over here or take it directly into Zoom. Okay. There is a get started tab over here, guys. I'm playing with screen things over here. So the get started tab gives you a bunch of videos, right? How to purchase your subscription, how to create a profile, how to get a credit report, send first rounds of attack, communication portal, FAQs. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're about to get this whole thing ramped up to 1,000. I'm about to give you guys the best training that I possibly can tonight by 1,000. So if anybody wants to, there's a record button on your Zoom. If you're on your computer, click that record button, because we're about to go into the real important stuff. So click it right now. Let's get those record buttons going if you guys want to. So you guys don't have to watch these videos. You can go back and watch this right now 100 times. Yep. Ain't nobody ever thought of that, right? Telling you to record live. So cool. Let's do this. So I like to go over the pricing section immediately. So select subscription. If you come over here and you select the subscription, do me a favor. How many people chose the Iron package? Put a 1 in the chat. It's okay. It's okay if you chose the Iron package. I'm going to break down. This is about helping everybody tonight. Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit tonight, just so you guys understand. Here we go. Just going forward, do not do this tonight. Hopefully we give you the ability to generate your first round perfectly. You don't have to worry about this. But for next month, prepare it like this. Do it like this. Your Iron package cost you $97. A GA cost you $40. Our printing company sees that a majority of people that are purchasing Iron packages normally have to utilize 2 extra GAs to get their account right and generated perfectly. So what we suggest that you do is this 97 turns out to $177. What I suggest that you do for the first few months that you're utilizing the software, get the bronze package, get 4 tokens, and come over here and save $30 every single month. Then downgrade and go from there. This one can attack 1 to 2 people. This one can attack 2 to 4. This one can do 10 people, 15, and 50. Okay, that's my thing. I like to be on the safe side over here, because even me, I always make mistakes, and I made a mistake last week generating attacks for people when I was doing it live, and it happens. So always be prepared to have extra GAs. and go forward. And this is the thing. Not saying that this is a bad package, but we know even if you go out one more time, it's $137 and you bought two GAs. Here's another four GAs. Here's four GAs for another $10. So again, do what's right, but in the long run, this will save you money. Does that work for everybody? Does everybody understand that? Throw a yes in the chat if they got that. Oh my God, I realized I didn't say that. Awesome. Beautiful. No. Ooh, what's the no, Mr. Howard? Where are you lost, my friend? If you can't come off mute, let me know. Talk to me. Or you're just saying no because you want to say no. I do have people like that just say no. I pause for a couple of seconds to get your writing in just in case. I don't want to lose you. Can't come on mute. Let me see. Give me a second. I'm gonna ask you to unmute and see if that works. I don't know why that is. I never changed that.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, loud and clear.
What is the GA? Why do we need to need extra?
Why do you need extra? GA is a token that you pay to utilize the AI to generate your report. So this one only gives you one token, one general attack, which is called the GA, like gas, right? Think about gas in a car, right? So you only get one tank of gas over here, while over here you get four tanks of gas.
So
And
the credit bureaus, or what is it attacking?
it's going to attack everything on your credit report that's negative. It's going to create those letters for you. It's going to create an unlimited amount of letters with an unlimited amount of pages for an unlimited amount of negative items on your credit report.
Right. So if I got five negatives, so I'm gonna need five GAs.
No, just one GA handles everything. But what
Okay.
happens is, and what I was explaining over here is, you utilize that one GA, right? And I'm
Yeah.
going to use this as an example. You put HWARD, not HO, right?
Okay.
Everything's wrong on the file.
Mm,
So now you got to go back and utilize another GA to generate the letter. You understand now?
yeah. Yeah. I got you.
So that's why we tell everybody go over here, because now you paid $40 for another GA. Now what happens is, we say you're printing with my company spots that error, and you go back and you just generate the letter. You fix that, save, go generate, and you generate that letter wrong. Well, there's another $40 that you got to buy another GA. Right now you're up to 177, and you still generated two letters wrong. Make sense? So now you
Yeah.
got to you're at this point now, this last GA, which is at that 177, where you're going to generate it and fix everything, and now it's proper.
I got you.
So that's why I come in, again, very truthful in that, and what I'm saying, coming in over here and telling you this one is better in the long run. You come in, utilize it for 2 rounds, and then you can downgrade. You'll have a couple of tanks of gas left over that you can just utilize that at the 97. I'm not telling you that this is not the best package. This is the best package normally for people that have come and set their system up. If you set your system up, you're ready to rock and roll, you got a few extra things, great, let's rock and roll, and then move from there. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I got you. Thank you.
Perfect. No problem. No problem. That's what we're here for. All right. Does everybody understand that? They on the same boat as Mr. Howard now? That we got exactly what it is? Just one person? Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Panay. Yes. All right. So I'm going to delete this off over here. Now I'm going to show you guys something over here. I'm telling you, I'm not going to tell you something that I don't do. I have the bronze package. I pay $147 every month. I don't utilize my GAs, but at the end of the day, it's $147. So I do pay that. And what I'm telling you is what I do, because I practice what I preach. So let's come over here. Let's go back to the homepage. I'm going to show you how to purchase more GAs if you need them. So you come over here to pricing, you select additional subscription. Okay. And now you select your GA over here, put your credit card information in, you're ready to rock and roll. Cool? Cool. Now to get your credit report, You can go to My Free Score Now. Oops. I'm gonna do this over here. You go to My Free Score Now, you click that, or you can go to the report scoreboard, and on the report scoreboard, you can click that and work it from there. My Free Score Now, get that from there, and then you come over here. Now there is the report scoreboard, which you can pull your reports, and it will show you. And I'll just give you an idea of what it looks like. I'm gonna select my sample client. I'm gonna pull the Epic Pro report. And now you can see what the scores is. And then you can update it live over here. And I'll show you what it does and how it works. So just ideas of things that are going on and what the software does. Are we good? Is everybody still awake over here? Put a 1 in the chat if we're still awake. So I'm make sure I'm not getting boring. Awesome. All right. I'm gonna say this. I do have a question. Yes, sir. Come over here. Come off mute. Talk to me. Oh, hold on. I gotta let him off mute. How do I do that? Where is he? There we go. There you go, sir.
Hey, good evening. Thank you for this information. So I guess this is where I'm stuck at, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
once I purchased the software, but I already had a an account with my free score now. And I did it
Mm-hmm.
all through this because at first I was going in as like a client, then I decided to do it on my own. And so when you go through to get your credit report, it takes you through the registration process. So I already paid a monthly subscription and it's not giving me any option like if you're already a member, something where I can enter my login credentials to then connect the credit report, if that makes any sense.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna touch base on I think of what you're saying. And we're gonna get to that part in the next part over here. So let's go over
Okay.
there. And if you still have that question, hold it off until the end.
Okay.
Just gonna get just so I can get to you in the thing, but I think I'm about to answer your question without going over this, without going over it 5 times. Um, Let me make sure that I'm doing it over here, and then we'll go from there. Okay?
Understood. Understood.
Perfect. All right, let's go over here. I'm gonna go to the manage all users section. This is where we actually create the profiles. This is where we upload the My Free Score Now accounts. This is where we do everything. So I'm going to teach you guys how to create a profile. Now, I'm going to break this down for everybody nice and easily, and I'm going to do this. Do me a favor. If you're on your cell phone, get ready to take a screenshot. If you're on your computer, pull your phone out. Let's go. So what I like to do is I'm going to color coordinate this all for you, and I'm actually going to fill it in. So the first box on the upper level over here, this is going to be your ID or passport. Now, what I'm telling you guys over here is this is all we're going to focus on the ID and passport. We're not going to focus on anything else. So we're not going to focus on we're not going to focus on the address or anything else on the passport. Well, the passport doesn't have an address, but we're not going to focus on anything else on the ID except for these 3 boxes. After we're going to put that ID down and not move forward. So I'm going to put this over here, John, Joe, Smith, Jr. Okay. Date of birth is 01/01/1990. Okay. Next, I'm gonna get my social security card and my W-2 card. I'm gonna come over here, fill this out. So this is SSC, W-2. Okay. And I'm gonna put the numbers over here. 000 dash 00 dash 0001. Okay. Phone numbers for you. You just fill out the client's phone number at that point. Okay. Then the zip code and the street address go here. Now, guys, I'm gonna be serious. This is where people mess up a lot, so pay attention right here, right? This is really big. What am I using today? I'm using Pepsi today. Okay. North East. Pepsi. I think I used road last time. Let's use street. Street unit T 8B. This is on your proof of address. This is on your document that you have. That is the piece of paper. This can be your telephone bill. Can be your cell phone bill. This could be your cable bill. This can be your insurance, your bank statement. This can be what else? Any document that you legitimately get that's at your house that comes in an envelope. This is what you're going to use, but this is what you're going to write. Okay. Now, if it says, okay, if it says over here, city. Now, look, I live in New York, right? So, New York, if you live in the city, it could say New York, New York, right? Or it could say Manhattan. Well, if the oh shit, that was my freaking Siri. My bad. If it says Manhattan, you want to write Manhattan. If it says New York, you want to write New York, New York, and then select New York, New York over here, right? And then 10038. So now when you're looking at this, when you're looking at your file says New York, New York, you're going to fill that out, New York, New York. You're going to write it out. And you're going to write out New York, and then you're going to write out, well, this one you'll select it. If this says Manhattan, you're going to write out Manhattan. Now we get things that say the envelope will say something else. You've got to make sure that that fills that out. So I'm gonna reiterate this right now for everybody over here. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand. When I wrote Northeast, I didn't write NE. I spelled out Northeast. When I wrote out Pepsi, I wrote out Pepsi. I didn't abbreviate it. When I wrote out street, I wrote out street. I didn't put ST. It said unit, I put unit. If it says APT, you're going to put APT. If you want to spell apartment out, that's fine. Spell apartment out. Okay. And then I put 8B. If you live at 8B Northwest Tower, you're going to write out Northwest Tower. You need to make sure you fill everything out completely because the Bureau is looking for you to mess up. It is looking for you to mess up. So you have to make sure that you fill out everything completely. There is no ambiguity, okay? Meaning there is nothing there that they can go off and say, hey, look, I don't understand what they're writing. If you put Northeast, it's Northeast. If you put street, it's street. If you spell it out, well, they're going to say, oh, well, it doesn't say street. It says street. Please explain to me what I did wrong. Okay? Because there's nothing that you did wrong. The unit 8B, whatever, you fill that out. You select your proper address, what it's coming from, whether it's Manhattan or New York, New York, and then you select your state and then zip code. Now, before I move on any further over here, take your screenshots, ask any questions over here. This is the most important part next to turning on the AI. Oh, Ray did you guys a solid. He took a screenshot and dropped it in the chat for all of y'all. You could save that. Let's put a fire in the chat for Ray. I know everybody's looking through their emojis right now. Where's the fire emoji? If everybody's ready to rock and roll, let's put ready. I could have been very bad news if I just knocked that over. I would have knocked out hot coffee on my thing. All right, awesome. So we're ready to rock and roll. Next, you put your email address and you move on. Now, think it's Damien. Damien, this is where you're going to add all your information. So when you're filling this next piece out over here, come down over here and you're going to put your My Free Score Now username and password right here. And you're going to make sure it says both MFSN Epic default report and Epic Pro report. So when you pull that in, I just figured it out. I got you, bro. I told you it was gonna happen. I told you, just let me go through the training. It's gonna happen. I explain things thoroughly. Okay. That's where you're gonna put that information there. And you come through over here. And now you're gonna add your information. And as soon as you click save on the bottom, it'll go through there. Now I'm gonna give everybody a hack over here. Or a gem, whatever you want to call it. Okay. I'm gonna drop something. I'm gonna drop a gem on you guys. It's actually about how you do it. So anybody that's going to do this on a computer, okay, whether it's your laptop or an actual laptop, your Mac, your thing, not a tablet or a phone. I haven't seen it work on a tablet or a phone yet, unless you guys know how to do magic. But download your photo, right, that you're going to send out. When you download your photo that you're going to send out, this is just a hack for everybody that likes to keep things organized. Your ID. Save your ID as your first name, last name, right ID. Then, or the client's first name, last name, and then ID. Your same thing with your social security card, first name, last name, SSC. Okay, and use abbreviations. Don't put the whole thing. Put abbreviations. So people are like, what's an SSC? If they don't know what that is, they're not gonna know what it is. And then the next thing is the last piece of it is gonna be first name, last name, POA, proof of address, so that you know exactly what's there. So when you're uploading it, you're just typing it over here, POA, SSC, proof of address, SSC. Yeah, I think I said them all. And you put that over here and select each box. So the first box is going to be your ID, second box is going to be your SSC, third box is going to be your POA. And then click save. Once you click save, it's going to download the report. It's going to put everything inside this software, and you're going to get to a file that looks like this. This is a perfect file right now. Now I'm going to go through with everybody. First name, last name, date of birth, social security. You see how everything is spelled out? It says Pearl Street. Everything is spelled out with the address number. Yes, you want to put address numbers in that. Before I had somebody tell me that. I totally forgot to put address numbers. New York, New York. M10038, and then my test email and all that stuff. This is where your credit monitoring information is going to go. You'll see your username and password saved for both reports, and then you'll see the ID, social security, and what is this thing called? Proof of address. Now, let's go over here. I want to talk to everybody about this. This is the most important part right here. ID. Social security. Once you have all that information done up top correctly, this is the most important part that's here. There is no crap around here. This is a white background. So please do me a favor. Make sure that you get a nice white piece of paper, background, whatever. Don't take it on your don't take it on your dashboard. Don't take it on your jeans. Don't take it on your dining room table, your kitchen table. Don't take it on the office, the desk, the coffee table. People take pictures all over the place. Don't do that. Get a white piece of paper, put it on a white piece of paper. Then you can take it wherever you want at that point. Go through there, take a nice photo of the item, and do me a favor, make sure your camera looks like this. It is not a photo shoot for your ID. Don't do this, don't do this. Make sure it's nice on top, right on there. Okay. Make sure that everything looks perfect, because it needs to look this good. Now, somebody said they had a cam scanner program. Perfect. You can utilize a cam scanner program. The same thing goes for your social security card. Okay. And then your proof of address can be done depending on how computer literate you are. You can do your proof of address very easily. You can either go and download the PDF and convert the single page and put it into a JPEG into the software. If you're not that, what I suggest is very, very simply get the thing that's out of the mail and take a picture of the top of the page, or take a picture of the bottom of the page, at least something to get over to us. Preferably take a picture of the whole page. Now, I'm going to pause over here. I know I just dropped a lot on everybody. Put a 1 in the chat if you have any questions. Put a 2 in the chat if you're ready to move on, if you have no questions. I know I just dropped a lot. Sorry. I mean, 3 people speaking for the whole group. Come on. I got you guys. Hey, the whole point, and this is why I'm stopping and I'm making sure that you guys are getting it because um this software, this is the hardest part, even though it may seem easy. In 3 years of doing this, this is where a lot of people make a lot of mistakes. And I'm gonna be straight with everybody. To stop your mistakes, it's got to start right here and make sure that everybody understands. Should the address be the same on the ID and the POA? Very good question, Howard, Mr. Howard. So, yes, if possible. If not possible, no. If you see over here, this has got an Oklahoma guy and a New York address. So this is just going to verify the person while this verifies the address where they live. Now, if you are one of those people that is lucky to have a passport, because I know some people are, they just don't want to do it, utilize your passport instead of your ID. Because what is magical about your passport? I'll be honest with you, I don't use my ID for anything unless driving. I don't use my driver's license for anything but driving. My driver's license sits home most of the time or just in the glove compartment of the car. I use my passport or my passport card because the passport is who I am. I don't need to give you where I live. I just need to give you who I am. It don't need where I live. So you need to that's where I'm very I've become a stickler about this lately. So um that's why I utilize my passport or passport card for that. Got you. I have a PP. Perfect, Mr. Howard. I got you, man. That's a hack, Mr. Howard. I want you to understand that because they can't verify the previous address. So if they can't verify the previous address, they go remove those previous addresses. What happens? Now they don't have something to verify off of the new stuff. Now it's gonna be a lot easier to remove some of that older stuff. So that's a hack, Mr. Howard. That's a very good hack that you just got yourself into. Perfect. Right. Now, if you have an anti-stall letter, if you have affidavits, if you have police documents, any of this stuff goes in these boxes over here at the bottom. I just added random images over here so you guys can see all this stuff. But that's how you would do it. You just upload those JPEGs. Now, last piece over here. Last piece over here. If you want to see your credit report. Okay, hold on. So with a PP, do you need to provide a POA? Absolutely, because you don't have an address. So your proof of address is your proof of address proves where you live, while your PP just proves who you are. Okay, that's a good question. Very, very good question. It is a must. It is mandatory at that point. Okay. Now moving forward from this piece over here, if you want to see your credit report, you come over here to the monitor, add report monitoring company thing over here, and then you go to this little pencil. You click the little pencil, and then you click process HTML, and now you can see your credit report. Now, that's only if you want to understand if it's been pulled. Now, if there's anything here that says anything else besides this, the credit report was pulled incorrectly, go back, change this information up here, either delete it, change passwords, whatever, and then come back. You should see it pulled like that. I always like to test it, make sure process HTML, go in there and make sure that it looks decent over here and go from there. Everything that you do in this software, if you come in and change anything, you can come down here and hit save. Every single time. Put a 1 in the chat to make sure that we understand that, because that's another way how errors happen. Today, ask that when we get closer to the end. We're not even in that section, girl. I see you, Kim. 111, perfect. Forgive me. I know, no, I got you, girl. Miss Shirley C, make sure you sign in. Ray, make sure that we got all these new people to get the sign in. If anybody hasn't signed in, get with Ray Anderson. Make sure he gives you that sign in screen so we can get you rocking and rolling. Get you all signed in. He just dropped the chat in. Okay. As I move forward, we just got through this screen over here. Are we ready to learn how to attack a credit report? Put a 1 in the chat if we're ready to learn how to attack a credit report. Oh, let's go. Now, hey, let me ask a question. How long do you guys think it will take to attack a credit report? Minutes, hours, months, years? Not how long it takes to finish a file. How long does it take to run? 10 minutes. Okay, Mr. Howard, 3 minutes. Yeah, Mr. Howard's optimistic right there. He's like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, great. These are all good numbers. Okay. Keith Johnson immediately. Okay, Keith, I'm gonna tell you no, not immediately, but it does take some time. But yes, I'll reel you in just a little bit. 10 seconds is close. Keep up to a year. No, that's to do the whole file. I mean, to actually create an attack letter to be able to send out. How long do you think, Mr. Johnson? I'm gonna focus on you. How long do you think it's going to take to do to attack a file? 1 round, not the whole file. Just 10 minutes or less. Perfect. Now you're in the right realm. Let's go. Okay, let's go. So let's go to 10 rounds of attacks. This is what we were talking about. So if everybody's new, and I know that we got a lot of new people over here, you're not going to see anything over here. So if you don't see anything over here, let's go to this, go to attack area over here, click this, go to attack area, and now you're going to get over here. All right. I promise you it's this easy. I promise you the first one, the most simplest attack, easiest thing that you need to do takes this long. Ready? Who wants to put a timer up for me? I'm serious. Who wants to put a timer up for me?
Okay, I'm putting.
Uh-oh. I mean, grab your own
Yeah.
timers if you want. You're right. Ready?
Go.
You tell me go. Ready? You get go? Okay. You gotta say go.
Stop. Please reset.
Okay, please
I will-
reset. Please reset. All right,
Yeah.
I'll reset. Ready? Look for this. Let's go into
Okay.
ready? Tell
Start.
me to go. Tell me go. Tell me
Oh,
go. 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, go.
All right, here you go. Ready? Maximum efficiency focus, guys. I come over here. If you don't want to print out the letters yourself, you come over here, TPMPA. That's the discount code for joining the class. Generate. Done.
15
How long was that,
seconds.
Ray?
15 seconds.
14 seconds. 15 seconds. That's how long it takes you to generate the ineffective attack. Ineffective attack that will come in and just, yeah, I know. That is how long it will take to generate that on a AI basis. Now, that is not the crazy. TPMP works too. Yes, TPMP works too, and TPMPA is just signifying that I taught you. TPMP is the original code that was given to Dion. So yes. Just if you use TPMPA, that means you sat with me. Cool? Ready? Who wants me to turn up the heat? I don't utilize the other stuff, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll talk to you straight. I'll explain it to you, but I'll talk to you straight. Maximum efficiency focus will generate up to 100 letters. It'll generate everything for the secondary bureau's creditors and the 3 credit bureaus. More aggressive, short letters. A lot of letters. And I'm gonna be straight with you. A lot of unneeded letters. Don't use it. Mixed focus with special effective focus. I'm going to be straight with you. Still aggressive. Again, a lot of letters that generate blank and incorrect. Not something that I suggest. I'm going to show you how to turn it up even more. Yes, Mr. Johnson, how are you? Oh, I think I gotta ask you to unmute. There you go. Go for it, Mr. Johnson.
I'm doing good. I appreciate you, man, and everything that you're showing us. The maximum efficiency for the first
Mm-hmm.
round that we send out. Now I'm to my second round. It's been the 30 days, and I'm getting ready to launch that second round. Do I do it? Do I do it through the maximum efficiency for the second round, or
Mr. John
can I go to?
Mr. Johnson, get ready for what I'm about to do. Just strap yourself in.
Oh yeah, I'm a strap in, man. I'm
Let
ready.
me show you what's about to happen. Let me show you what's about to happen. I'm gonna
I'm
change
ready to ride.
everything. I'm gonna change everything for you. This is
Okay.
the thing when we send out Mac, and I'm glad that you said that. And I'm gonna straight. If you just wanna do it the quickest way without having to spend the most amount of money and just send out 6 letters and just keep sending it out because you just want to stay consistent, this is the easiest way to stay consistent. Yeah,
Got it.
and I want to tie everybody's mind into this. When I tell you I want you to stay consistent and I don't want you to waste money, okay? Not waste money. I don't want you to spend too much money. Waste money is the other ones, okay? I don't want you to waste money, okay? I want you to just stay consistent. This is the easiest way because it takes you 15 seconds. Literally
Got it.
all 8 rounds, what does that take you? 2 minutes? Under 2 minutes to run 8 rounds?
Yep.
So if it takes you under 2 minutes to run 8 rounds, you'll be able to fix your credit before you know it. Right?
Got it.
Okay. It's going to take some time, but it'll keep you consistent. And because it'll keep you consistent, that's why we want to do that. But what happens if I could tell you how to turn up the aggression a little bit? If I could tell you how to turn it up where you're not only doing what the framers intended people to do, you're turning it up to such a level, right? That you're actually pushing it, that your level is almost at the highest level over here. Guys, anybody that just joined up, please, we have in the chat right now, we have a attendance form. Just take that form. It's just us to do quality check over here. So I'm going to turn that up for you, Mr. Johnson. Then what you're going to do is you're going to tell me, do you want to stay on maximum efficiency or do you want to do it yourself?
Got my seatbelt on, man. I'm ready to ride.
Let's go. All right. So now you're going to come over here. You're going to click the do it yourself section over here. You're going to leave everything else filled in and you can click generate. Now it's going to bring you into the AI section. Now, Mr. Johnson, you're willing to talk, right?
Got you.
You're going to be my chosen one tonight.
Yep.
Okay, let's go. All right. So hold on. Can I put your hand down, Mr. J?
I took it down.
Perfect.
Yep.
Thank you so much. So now when we come in over here, as you can see, now, if you have M2 Phenom, if you have M2 Goat Repair, I know I saw a couple of different people that said they had a couple of different things. Look at it like this. M2 Phenom, your most aggressive attack is Indemnity. Okay? If you have M2 Goat Repair, it's Goat Combo 1. Right? Our software is Blast Furnace. Okay, so I want everybody to know this. We got 3 different software companies in here tonight. It's the same attack. We're looking for this MPEP, which on Phenom, it's Indemnity. It doesn't say MPEP, it just says Indemnity. On Goat Repair, it will say Goat Repair. So check this out. Ready? Blast Furnace MPEP. Ready? Whatever attack we're in. Now, you can leave it like this. You can leave all of this like this because we're not attacking anything. I'm just going to, I like selecting green just because in case I want to do something, I'd rather it generate me the most aggressive stuff that it possibly can than it not. Ready? I'm going to hit next. Look, okay? All right, Mr. Johnson, you ready?
Yep.
Check this out on the bottom. Okay? I'm going to come over here to the bottom. You see this little green arrow?
I'm
See the green
watching.
arrow right here. Yep. Okay. Now on yours it's orange because you got Phenom, right?
I got Band Clan.
Oh, you got Band Clan, so I think yours is black.
Yep.
Okay, so yours is black. Ready? Come to the black arrow. It points up. You see all these things over here? All these bubbles?
Yep.
That's every account on the credit report. Make sense?
Got it.
Now I'm gonna show you something new right now. Ready? I'm gonna go up to this box right here. I'm gonna click hide positive items. Let's get all the positive items out of the way.
They
You see any
disappear.
positive? Yep. Bingo. Now we don't got no positive items. Check this out. If you're on a tablet, the scroll doesn't work. If you're on your cell phone, the scroll doesn't work. So what's going to happen is you can't go over here to get what it says underneath the tablet. So I can scroll over and it'll give me a pop-up. You actually have to click on it. So we're going to do this the hard way. We're going to click on it. Ready? Mr. Johnson, I'm going to make this easy. I'm going to draw on my screen for you. I'm going to tell you what this is. This is the negative item, the number of the negative item. Not
Okay.
how many negative items, it's just the negative item number. What it's one in the list. Okay. Number.
Got it.
And then this is going to be personal identifier information. That's the type of reported issue, box 2. So this is box 1, this is box 2, 3, and 4. Okay.
Yep.
Box 2 is what we're always focused on. Ready? I'm going to turn everything off. I'm going to take the bumpers off like bowling. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. We'll take this off. Ready? We're going to go to the second one. Now, in the chat, everybody in the chat, do me a favor. Read me that, Mr. Johnson, read me the negative item that's over here. I'm going to get the chat to help you out right now.
Negative item that's over where is
type
it?
of reported issue, box 2.
Okay. Personal
does it say?
personal identifier information.
All right, chat, do me a favor. Do me a favor, write in the chat, PI. Wow, you could tell the old timers in here, they were ready to put it in before anybody could say it. PII, perfect. Good. Now, I'm going to tell everybody how I come up with my abbreviations. I just literally take either the first of each thing. I don't take this one. Everything's going to be information. Or we have another one coming up very soon that I'll just take the full first thing. All right. But it's up to you, whatever you want to write, as long as it works for you. Okay. All right, Mr. Johnson. Next one is you by yourself. Ready? Number 2. What's number 2?
PR.
Mr. PR, or just say it out for me. Just say it out
Public
for me.
record.
Okay.
Public record.
Everybody in the chat, PR. Okay. Or pub, PUB, or PR. Either or, they both work. I like them both. I like them both. Ray, we got a new person that joined. Make sure they get that attendance sheet, please.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's go over here. Mr. Johnson, you're doing a great job. Ready? Let's go to number 3. What's number 3?
Template letter for this item for bureau use blast furnace.
Box 2, not box 4.
Box 2, inquiries.
Always box 2. IQ.
Inquiries.
Yep. IQ, INQ, whatever you want to write, whatever's better for you, whatever's clever. Right? Let's go to 4. What's number 4?
Inquiries.
Okay. If you see the same thing, just say same for me.
Same.
I'm gonna ask you, oh yeah, there we go. Somebody already said it. I can't say that. This is not my class. My class I can curse. This class I can't. I gotta be professional in this class. Okay, so number 4, right? I would assume everything in the brown color, right? As somebody so lovely put, well, I actually call it. In that brown color, will we assume, if we had a hypothesis right now, everything in the brown color is going to be the same the same type of reported issue? Would you say that, Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Okay, so let's test this hypothesis. I'm gonna click on number 8. What do you think?
It's exactly the same.
All right, let's go to 18.
It hasn't changed. It's the same.
Perfect. 23. Well,
Same.
something has changed. It's what's reported, but yes, the type of reported issue is an inquiry. Perfect.
Yeah, the inquiry.
Perfect. So we know that anything in the brown color over here at the bottom is going to be an inquiry, correct, Mr. Johnson?
Correct.
So that means if we see that, right, we don't have to keep going. We could just say, once we got one of them, we got them all, correct?
Got them all.
Perfect. Let's do this. Let's move on. What's 45?
Student loan derogatory.
Keep going, Mr. Johnson. You ain't done just yet.
Derogatory lates, payments, information.
Nope, you're missing a big part. I didn't care if you read payment information. There's the most important part you missed.
3+.
Yes, sir. Why 3+?
I'm not sure. 3+
'Cause-
payment information.
Because
I'm
there's
not
three
sure.
or 3 or more late payments
Okay.
on this
Okay.
account, so we need to make sure we distinguish whether it's 3 or more late payments on the account. So this one's got 3 or more, changes the type of letter that's utilized to be written for the bureau. Make sense?
Got it. Makes sense.
All right, so let's go to number 46. What's 46, Mr. J?
46 is student loan derogatory late payment, 3+ payment information.
Perfect. Let's go to 47.
47 change to charge off.
Fantastic. So guys in the chat, I want everybody to write in the chat AOCC, all other charge off and collections. Perfect. 48.
Same charge off information.
AOCC, perfect. 49.
All other derogatory lates, 3+ information.
Perfect. AODL 3+.
AODL 3+.
Okay, 50.
AODL 3+.
Let's go. 51. He's already on.
AODL 3+.
All right, ready? 52.
AOD. All other delinquencies, lates, 1 to 2 information.
AODL 1 to 2. You were a 1-2.
Okay.
You were on it. You were like, wait, whoa. Time out. This don't make sense. Wait. I'm in a flow over here. I'm in a flow, and then you threw yourself off.
Almost.
You threw yourself off the boat. You were literally
on
on the
rock.
flow.
Let's keep on rocking and rolling.
That's it. Now, Mr. Johnson, I'm gonna ask you something. I'm on 52. From 53 to 62, does everything look the same, or is this something that's different from 53 to 62?
From 53 to 62. 53 to 62.
Have we gone over it on the bottom, bubbles on the bottom? Have we gone over all those colors?
Yes, we have.
We've gone over every single one of those colors. Man, that's that
The
one more
brown,
time.
the purple, brown, purple, red, blue.
No, 62 to 52.
Let me see.
The last 10.
Let me see. 52 to 62. I'm on the phone, so I gotta bring it in.
Okay, I got you, big man.
Okay, no, the green we didn't do, I don't think.
Perfect. We didn't do the green. Yeah. Okay, so always on yours on Band Clan, I think it's black too, or it's blue. Okay, so 62 means it's the last one. I used to give people a hard time with this one, so now I'm just gonna answer for it. It's the last one. We always want to click it, and we want to make sure that it's there. What's the negative reported item? Thank you, Kendrick, Mr. Benjamin.
It's a charge off information.
We did that AOCC. Remember that?
Yes, we did.
So we got that done already. We can move on. But here's the thing. You remember when I was talking about how to upload your files into the software, right? Your pictures and things like that. We're going to scroll down over here and we're going to double check it. Hey, look, I practiced what I preach again. Nick Samples ID, Nick Samples SSC, Nick Samples POA. So I know the address proof is the proof. Social security proof is the proof. Photo identification is the right proof. Everything's in the right spot. Make sense?
Makes sense. And it also has to be JPEG, right? JPEG,
JPG, JPEG, GIF, and JPG or JPEG.
Right. Got it.
Okay. To get to the top, we're going to click this button that says top. And we're going to come over here. I'm going to do another spot check. I'm going to click client info and I'm going to take a look at everything on the client info over here. Make sure everything looks right. Everything looks good over here. Great. Let's go and turn the AI on and start attacking this credit report. Okay. Ready? Now, do me a favor. Ask Ray nicely. Okay. Ask Ray nicely to give you a breakdown of everything for there, unless you remember everything that we went over. Ray will pop that in the chat for you, so you don't have to go searching for it.
Ray, could you give us a breakdown, please?
I already did it. He got you, man. Even while I was saying it, I didn't even see that, man. He already put it in there for you. Look at this.
Screenshot.
Ready for this? Blast furnace. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to turn off my MPEP on the work to execute. So this is going to reset the AI. Okay. So to everybody in here, this is how we're going to reset and get the red, green, and blue boxes up by resetting the AI. So we're going to do that. We're going to reset that. And now we're going to come select our attack again. So now I'm going to show you something cool. We already know what the AI is, right? We already know what to turn on. So we don't need to keep all the boxes checked. I could check all in red and then start picking the most aggressive. So, ready? Check this out. Mr. Johnson, read down that list for me. Tell me what it is. I'm going to check it all in green. We're going to go aggressive right now. Where'd you go, Mr. Johnson?
I'm here.
Okay, read that list off to me that Ray gave you.
The list that Ray gave me.
Go in the chat. It should be in the chat.
JPG,
Nope. Next list. Next list.
PI,
Okay, personal information,
PUB,
public record,
IQ,
inquiries,
SLDL 3+,
bingo, student loan,
AOCC,
got it,
AODL 3+,
bingo,
AODL 1 to 2.
bingo. Do me a favor, Mr. Johnson, come back over here. Can you count all the green check boxes for me?
Each of them is 3, right?
Don't go there yet.
Okay.
Just count
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Do me a favor. 7 green boxes. How many credit bureaus are there?
3.
7 times 3 is what?
7 times 3, 14. 14, 21.
Bingo. I don't tell everybody that's 3. I tell them there's 3 credit bureaus. If you tell them they're 3, they get confused.
Got it.
That's how I make sure that everybody stays locked in, that they understand. Because now if they know that everything that's in green, you got to times it by the 3 credit bureaus, they don't ever have an issue. So if it's 1 box, you times it by 3. If it's all 12 boxes, it's times it by 3. That's what it is. So just remember that. Cool
Got it.
beans?
Got it.
Okay. Now, cool thing is 21, default. That's it. That's an attack, guys. That's a full-fledged effective attack. Please put a 1 in the chat if that was hard to understand. I want to make sure. I want to answer your question if that was hard to understand. Mr. Johnson, did you get that?
Yes, I did.
Do you think that's a little better by the way that you were going?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, you remember that efficiency attack that you were asking me?
Yes.
That one that was at the beginning? Here, let me tell you how to do the efficiency attack in the software without even going through the AI. I click check all in blue without even reading the credit report. I turn this up to 6 and I leave it default. Now I just did it on the do it yourself and now I don't generate anything unwanted.
Okay.
Cool,
So
right?
that's what I'll do for my second attack then.
If you do
That's
that,
exactly.
and now you can control the credit bureau, not the credit bureau, but you can control what attack type is being used. So now you
Right.
can make sure that you're using that indemnity or that act bad in your case, you're using that act bad instead of any random attack that the AI chooses. We're going to choose the most aggressive one.
Got it. That's what I want.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
what I'll be doing tonight, man. I appreciate you.
No problem. If somebody doesn't understand that, please let me know. Let's come off that. Who wants to see me run that at full speed? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see me run it at full speed. Mr. Howard, I'll get with you in 2 seconds. Run it. I'm going to run this at full speed. Ready? Ray, do me a favor. Come in over here. And I'm gonna show you how I do it. I'm not gonna go off and I'm gonna say, I already know what to pick. FYI, I already know what to pick. I could do this with my eyes closed and do it in 30 seconds on green. I can. But I'm gonna show you how to run it properly so that even if you're doing it and you're new, you can run this at full speed with no problems. Ready? Ray, you got the timer?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go over here. Let's close this up over here and let's run this at full speed. Ready? Oh, Mr. Johnson, just make sure when you're done, when you get over here, you click include all three bureaus and then generate your letters. That's all the only thing that you need to do. Ready to rock and roll, guys? I'm gonna go to the home page, right? And we're gonna go over here and we're gonna actually run it. Ray, tell me when to go. 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to send rounds of attack. I'm gonna go to my attack area. I'm gonna look for my client. I'm gonna select my client. I'm gonna select my do-it-yourself. I'm gonna fill out my TPMP, make sure that all my addresses, everything over here is filled out correctly. And if you're using us, make sure you put your phone that can be texted. TPMPA. Okay, I'm gonna click generate. After I click generate, I'm gonna make sure my credit report is selected. Yes, my blast furnace is selected, which is my MPEP, and my attack number is selected, blast furnace 1. When I'm done, I'm gonna click check all. Let's read the credit report. After we read the credit report, okay, we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna do that. Okay, I see all those green ones. Let's go over here, click hide positive. Now we have all of them gone. And now we're gonna go one by one. Ready? I'm gonna click this. Personal information. Public record. Pub. Inquiries. I'm gonna move to 45. Student loan derogatory late 3+. Charge off AOCC 49. All other derogatory lates 3+. 52. 1 dash, all other delinquency lates 1-2. 62. AOCC. Go down, check over here. Boom, everything's good. Great. Let's go to the top. Check the client info. Boom, 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 boom. Everything looks great. Okay. Turn it off. Turn it back on. Come over here. Turn it on. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to turn everything in red. And now I'm going to select everything down the board that's there that I had. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 3 is 21. Let's put that 21 in there. Default, default, default. Run it through the system. Once I run it through the system, I'm going to click include all three bureaus. Done. Click generate the letter. I'm finished. I
2
can't see.
minutes, 2 minutes, 5 seconds.
2 minutes, 5 seconds. I wasn't doing that fast, guys. I wasn't doing that fast. 2 minutes to generate your letters. So let me ask you a question. There's 8 rounds in here. Tell me right now, who doesn't have 16 minutes for the year to generate their eight rounds of attacks? Tell me right now, please. Throw one in the chat. Tell me you don't got 16 minutes. I know some people that take longer on the toilet than they do to do 16 minutes. Like legitimately, they playing games on the John right now. Then they got 16 minutes to do this. Like you know that, and you can't even lie to yourself. You can still play your game and do what you're doing and still get a full attack done. And here's the thing. If you're printing with my team, you're done in 2 minutes. You're literally done in 2 minutes. That's it. That's game over. So now, that's aggressive. That's aggressive. If we don't even want to read the credit report, we can come back and not even just in the first sentiment, come in here, do this, click blast furnace, right? And click check all in blue and type in the number 6, default, 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 and send that out. And now you did that in 45 seconds. Cut that in half, did that in a minute. You telling me you don't got 8 minutes? Everybody's got 8 minutes. But this is the conversation that I'm having with everybody is we got to stay consistent. This is how you stay consistent. Now, let's go into a real letter. I'm going to go in now. Now that we've generated our letters, I'm going to show you how to get a real letter. So I can go back into Nick samples over here. And I generated a letter on the 20th, which was 4 days ago, right? So I'm going to download that letter. Now, look, guys. I know printing questions are going to come up in a little bit, so let me have a conversation with everybody over here. As you can see, the number of files change on each different attack. As you go up in aggression, as you start learning the software more and more, the levels of files can change as you learn how to pick more things. So I'm not going to screw you guys up tonight, but I'm just letting you know if you go to me and say, Ali, I hit something by accident, I generated 80 letters, and last month I only generated 4. Well, there's a reason that you generated 80 letters versus 4. Let's come to figure out what's going on and go from there. But this software can generate up to 133 letters. I'm going to show you guys right here. Here's 133 letters on the same account. I have not changed this file. I have not done anything. This is from October 25th, 2024. I have generated 133 letters on the same account. Does that make sense? Throw one in the chat if that makes sense, ladies and gentlemen. I know I haven't been engaging. But have I lost anybody? I think, oh yes, I think it was Mr. Where was his name? Mr. Howard. Mr. Howard, where you lost? Come off mute, Mr. Howard. I got you. I'm gonna ask you to unmute. Talk to me.
I think I'm good. I caught on. It's not
Oh,
that.
I got you. I got you. I just want to ask questions.
Yeah, I'm following. I'm good.
Okay, cool. So ready? I'm still strapped in. Well, we ain't even done yet. We done as soon as we see these letters. So I think I downloaded one of these letters. You okay, little one? What was that? What was that? What was that, little lady? My daughter. I apologize, guys. All right, ready? Let's yeah, that was cute. Little monster. Okay. All right, that one's a bad letter. Let's go over here. There we go. So this is a better letter. This is a letter to show you guys when you lock it. Actually, I think this is the 100 letter. No, this is the 100 letter. I apologize. Give me a second. This is 36 letter. Okay. This is the better letter. So now, when I get this, I can show you what a letter looks like. And here's what a letter looks like. Everything's at the top. So all the information that we filled out is going to be over here. The bureau address is going to be over here. All the data that you have, your date of birth, your social security is going to be here. Now I'm utilizing a collection charge off. So you want to make sure that this is all correct over here. Now the collection charge off is going to go over here and start attacking whatever it is that it needs to be. Now the verbiage does what it needs to. The verbiage is very, very eloquent and it is lawyer-esque. So you guys need to understand that. It's crazy. Now come over here, come down, and now we'll have all the documents and everything that you uploaded into the software. And that's what will be sent out. FYI, I think this was only 5 accounts. It is 25 pages. It is 25 pages just for this one file, and this one file needs to be put in an envelope, and you have 36 more that are similar. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay. Now, I've showed you the software. I didn't explain PAM statuses. I'll explain that to you guys. Printed and mailed means that it's been mailed. Or printed and waiting to be mailed. Process pause means there's if you're printing with our team, I can't talk about anybody else's team. Process currently pause means there's an error in your file. We send it back to you to fix your errors. Printing awaiting payment means we're waiting a payment for you. It doesn't get printed until you make payment, and then processing means that we've got it, open the file, and we're looking it over. Waiting for processing means that nobody has seen it yet. So again, like I said, if you send it to us and you see waiting for processing over 20 minutes, there's an issue. I'm going to give you guys a phone number. You guys can contact us immediately, especially if you send it to us, that we can get it in touch with you. Now, there are 2 other brands that we don't work with them. Hey, Ray just dropped it in the chat. Okay, you do have the phone number directly to the office right now. And you can get with my team. My team does work 24/7. We don't print 24/7, but we work 24/7. The invoicing and customer service team is working 24/7 to work and handle whatever you need to do with the printing side. And we go from there. So now, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. I think I went over everything thoroughly. If there's any questions that want to be asked, you want to open up, that's fine. If not, I can end the training video, and then if there are any other things that need to be asked, you're more than welcome to ask me after. Yes, Mr. Johnson. Oh, hold on. Is it still doing that thing where, hold on. Unmute themselves. I don't know why that was turned off. Go for it, Mr. Johnson. Try to unmute yourself.
Okay, so for my free credit score, I know that if we sign up through the DTD network, we get the Epic Pro, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to do the affiliate setup. So do I talk to my free score to let them know that I'm part of the program? Because I signed up before I actually got into.
Don't even go too far. Here, I'll show you right now. So
Okay.
on my software, I actually don't promote the credit report. That's why I didn't say anything. But now that you're asking that question that you just asked, if you bear with me, you come
Okay.
over here. In my software, it takes you right to the affiliate network, and it says it right over here. Epic Pro report included. Says it right there. As long as it said it right there, you're good to rock and roll.
Okay, so I could fill it out right there on the
Yep,
the M2 that I'm on.
yes, and then come over here and then go to either Phenom or Surge or Gala or
Is Band
where's the
Clan
other one?
on there?
No, Band Clan is not on here.
So which one would I do?
And like I said, M2 Surge, Prodigy Surge, Phenom, Gala, any of those companies, that all works.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep, cool.
All right, cool. Why does it sound like the phone is ringing? My bad. Anybody else? You can unmute yourselves, guys. If you have any questions about the software, credit repair in general, just let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Mr. Rex, how are you? Good evening.
I'm good in yourself, man.
I'm on the right side of the ground, so I'm happy.
Right. Yeah, man. I had a question about generating my letters, generating public records.
Good question. I didn't see that. I'll get it right now. I'll show you how to generate a pub right now. So let's go over here. Let's go back.
Okay.
So when you have a public record, there's one little thing that you have to add. Okay. So if we're generating, first off, we want to make sure that we're generating the public records in green always. Okay. We cannot generate the public record in anything else but green. So do it yourself. Okay. I'm just going to leave this printed and mail myself for right now. I'm going to select this one over here. I'm going to come back over here. I already know what to select. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. And count my boxes. That's going to be 21. Default. Just to go down that way. Hit net. Not unlimited. Default. See, fat finger thing. I would have moved too because I was moving too fast. That would have been that would have been an error. That would have generated a bunch of furniture data letters, which would have screwed me up. And with the 21 inquiries that we had, it would have generated an extra 21 letters on top of that. So now, when we come in over here, this yellow flashing one is normally the public record. So it'll say public record, right? You catching on with me? Stay on mute, bro. I'm gonna be talking to you directly. You're the one that came on. Let me talk to you directly. We're having a conversation right now, right?
Yes, sir.
You following me over here? That is public record, right? You see that?
Yeah, but mine didn't show up on there.
What do you mean it didn't show up on there?
It didn't show on the report. Public records didn't show at all.
Is it on your
What?
Credit Karma and Experian?
No, with my credit free now.
But let me ask you a question. Do you have Credit Karma and Experian as well?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay. So I'm gonna be honest with you. If it doesn't show up on a report, you may have it. It may have not reported yet.
Okay, so it's just showing on my free credit. Is it showing on there right now and it's not reporting?
I don't know. That's the first time I hear that you have a public record, but it's not showing. It could be removed. It could be past its date. How old is the public record?
Actually, it's actually new.
How new?
Like 2 months.
Yeah, too new. Too new. Give it some time to report. But
Oh.
what I would do is you can start the process, but I don't even suggest it. I got an idea. You remember what BK court you went to?
Well, it's for a client.
For a client. Okay. You have to make sure that it's reporting. So you can ask the client to get Credit Karma and Experian as well. They're both free. And
Okay.
say, are they reporting there as well? If they're not reporting there, it hasn't reported yet. So they may have the BK, but if the BK doesn't report, then really there's no reporting of it, which means it's not real yet. It hasn't been. It's like when you get a new credit card, right? You got the inquiry, but it doesn't report yet on the report. Make sense?
Right. I got you.
It's on the same thing. So you got to wait until it reports. Now, hey, look, we may get lucky, we may get lucky and never reports. We're good.
Right.
And that's kind of what we really want. You can have a bankruptcy. When it reports, that's what the bureau sees. That's what the creditors see when they pull the bureau report. The way you get rid of it is so they don't see that. They don't go into the public records and look for your thing and see if you have a bankruptcy. Make sense?
Right.
So that's the key on doing that. So if they don't have that, we don't have to go forward on this until they have that.
Okay.
Until it's on there. Okay?
Appreciate that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. That's a good question. Okay. Any other questions?
Yes, I have one.
Yes, sir, Mr. Scotty. How are you?
How you doing?
Like I said, I'm on the right side of ground today, so I'm happy.
I know that's right. Okay, I have two. Now, what happens when you go through all the rounds? What happens after that? That's the first question.
You give up. No, I'm joking.
Right, right.
You know how many people go to 8 and they say, I'm done. I'm not doing this any further. I have
Right,
one guy who
right.
went 12 rounds, but I'll show you what needs to be done. Keep going. Keep going. With your question?
And then, well, that's the first question. What happens when you go through all 8 rounds? Do you go all the way back to one?
No, you go to the next attack type. But I'll show you. Keep going. Do you have
Okay.
another question after
Yes,
that
and
one?
yeah, well, actually, two. And I think I know. I think Ray put in there that this is going to be on YouTube.
So when we're done recording it, I get these videos and then I send them to Ray and he puts it on our YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, can you is it possible that put it in the chat where I can?
Don't ask me, ask Ray. He's the one who controls the chat. I don't
Okay,
I don't type anything.
I just
Okay,
got the
I see
YouTube
it.
link. You can check it
Yeah,
out
I
there.
see it. Okay, cool. And then the reason why I asked is because right now experience is being the devil with me right about now, and I have an issue with my personal information, and I have done I have sent all the the identification, but I'm getting stallers like left and right. That's why I was asking the
So
question: what happens?
a stall letter is not necessarily
Mhm.
stall for that. How many stall letters have you gotten? 4?
No, this is going on my 6. Yeah, yeah. And I have some other items on there too, but it seems like they don't want to. They don't want. It's like they don't want to
Mrs. Scott,
mess with.
pause for me for a second.
Go
Anybody
ahead.
have any other questions? Anybody have any other questions? Yes or no? Put a 1 in the chat. If we have no more questions, let me know.